Yes, you read the title right. The Redmi Note 10 has just hit the market and I have the box here. So it's been the most awaited phone in my waiting list of the videos. So the MRP of the phone is 15,000 rupees and it's a 6GB 128GB capacity RAM and it's a aqua green edition. So I have the box right here, so why waste time? So without wasting any time, let's get started. My name is Parag Dikadam. You're watching Fifth Productions channel. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. Okay, this is the box of the Redmi Note 10. It is the aqua green edition and it has the full HD AMOLED dot display. It has a 48MP quad camera. I'll get to that in the later part of the video. And there's also a lot of specifications in the back, but I'm going to go into detail of the phone specification. So let's break the tape and get inside the box. See, it has a very good. I set up fingerprint and everything. As you can see, the fingerprint works pretty fast. That's no problem, and face unlock also works fast. And there is also a third feature to unlock this phone. For example, if you have any Bluetooth device, for example, the smart bands, you can connect it with the phone and you can enable the unlock feature with the smart band. So I don't have the smart band here right now. If I had, I would show it. And so let me get into the details and specs of the phone. Firstly, I would like to tell about the build quality. The back of the phone is full plastic. It looks like glass, and only the camera bump is of glass. And this is Gorilla Glass Protection 6. And the display of the phone is a full HD display, 1080 into 2400 pixels. It's an AMOLED dot display, 16.33 centimeters, 6.43 inches. The screen ratio and aspect is 20:9. And the cameras here, this is the 48 megapixel primary camera, this is the 2 megapixel depth camera, this is the 2 megapixel macro camera, and this is the portrait lens. And the battery capacity of the phone is huge. It's the 5000 mAh battery. It can easily give you 2 days of battery life. And the processor of the battery is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 678 with a Kryo 460 octa-core. It's 11 nm processor. It supports up to 2.2 gigahertz of clock speed. The memory storage of the memory and SIM card is 6GB and 128GB ROM. The UFC is 2.2 storage and the storage can be expandable to 512GB with dedicated SD card slot. Dual SIM, with the SIMs you can put in this as dual SIM. Both the SIMs have to be nano SIMs, and dual standby can be 4G plus 4G. The OS on the phone is Android 11. The batteries is the lithium ion polymer battery, and wireless communication technology is Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and hotspot. Yes, there is no wireless charging in this phone. And some special features of the phone is that it has dual speakers for immersive sound experience. The display is protected by cornering Gorilla Glass, and 33 watts fast charging which is provided in the box. And it also has a Z-axis linear vibration motor. And you can also shoot slow motion videos in 960 fps on the phone. Panorama and time lapse is not going to be a problem on this phone. It's very good. And the audio jack is a 3.5mm audio jack. It's standard for all the headphones and speakers. It has a very quick unlock speed of the fingerprint scanner. So if you are using this game solely for gaming, I would prefer that you go for the Mi11X, because this phone in the price point is giving you out of the max everything for gaming, but you can play game at high graphics, but it's gonna have lags in the frame rate and the FPS. So you gotta play. As you can see, the game closed right now, and And also few other features of the phone is that it has the built-in FM radio. It also has a built-in FM radio, and if you have the Redmi Note 10, it has a 13 megapixel AI selfie camera. It has a IR remote control, and it has a 180 hertz touch sampling rate, high res audio certification. Basically, high res is like Dolby Atmos, but they are the same. High res is the certified speaker brand or effect which is installed in this phone. And so let's do some gaming test and see how it works. So guys, I played a few games on the phone. I played Call of Duty at graphics was very high and the frame rate was not going above very high. So the game played pretty well. There was a bit lags, but if you ask me if you can buy this phone for gaming, I would say preferably if you are a moderate gamer like me, like you use the phone for other things more than games and play games once in a while, or if you are a heavy user of games, this phone I don't recommend it for you. This phone is basically for commercial use, like taking photos or browsing in the internet. So if you wanted to suggest a phone for gaming, you can go for the Asus ROG or you can go to the Mi11X. And I'm going to show a few camera sample pictures in the end of the video. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe and share. I'm going to show the photos after this.